Welcome to drchrono videos. Today I'm going to walk you through the billing training session. In drchrono, you will need to create an appointment in order to create a claim. So you can double click on your calendar. If it's a new patient, you can flag new patient, enter the first name, last name and add the patient into the system. If it's an existing patient, you can type in the patient's name and select the patient from the drop-down list. Once you save the appointment, the billing section will become active. This is where you can enter your codes. You can either enter your codes on the website or you can enter the codes on the iPad. For example, 99213, and you can select the code from the drop-down list. Or you can type in the description, and that will bring up the codes corresponding to your description. Once you update your fee schedule, the charges will automatically populate for your codes. You can select your modifiers, you can increase or decrease your units, and you can mark your pointers. You can enter your HCPC codes over here, your ICD-9 codes, and you can choose the NDC drug. Once you select the NDC code, you can increase or decrease the quantity, select the units, and you can link the NDC code to your HCPCs or CPT. The custom codes which you create will not populate on the HCFA form, and they will not be transmitted to the insurance companies. Once you update your fee schedule, you can choose those codes from the pick list as well. So for example, if you wish to add this code to this appointment, you can select the code and click on Add Checked Codes to Appointment, and that will automatically populate. If you're required to save all the codes as a template, you can click on the plus and save your billing profile. You can give it a name and you can save it. If in case you get another patient into your office with the same problems, or if you require the same codes, you can click on billing profile and choose the one which you have created, which will automatically populate your codes. If you wish to copy the previous billing data, you can click on copy last billing. You can choose the payment profile of the patient. If it's a self-pay patient, you can choose cash. If the patient has an insurance out of network, auto accident, or workers' comp. You can enter your authorization number, onset date, and the initial visit treatment date as well. The patient payment can be entered over here, and you can choose the type, either by cash, check, etc. Once you save the appointment, you can print out a super bill and give it out to the patients, which will show you the amount which was paid. If you require to print out a HCFA form, you can click on HCFA 1500 text. You can put a blank piece of paper into your printer and this actual HCFA form will get printed. If you require the text to get printed onto your HCFA, you can use the HCFA 1500 text. If you need to print out the clinical notes for this appointment, click on Clinical Notes, View Complete Note. You can either fax it or you can print it. And if you wish to transmit your claim to the insurance company, you will need to choose Bill Insurance from the billing status and save the appointment. Once this is done, your claim will be transmitted at 7 p.m. PST. Before your claim can be transmitted to the insurance company, it will be scrubbed 2 times. The first time it will be scrubbed by our system, and the second time it will be scrubbed by MDON. If it's a clean claim, MDON will go ahead and transmit your claim to the insurance company. If you wish to bill the secondary insurance, you can click on Bill Secondary Insurance. If it's a workers' comp, you can choose work comp claim, auto accident claim, durable medical equipment claim. If there's no outstanding charges on this claim, you can choose paid in full. If there's an outstanding charge, you can choose balance due. If you take a complete write-off, you can choose settled. And if in case this claim needs to be reviewed, you can select internal review and save the appointment. The next is your billing summary screen. This is going to show you the processing speed of your claims. The fastest, the slowest, and the average speed for your insurance payments and patient payments. You can compare it by a month, a quarter, or by a year. Then we have the live claims feed. Once you choose the billing status as Bill Insurance, it's going to state Bill Insurance under the Primary Insurance tab. If in case your claim gets rejected, you're going to find the rejection reasons under this very section. You can export this data to an Excel. You can custom export it. You can filter by a specific patient, insurance, claim number, and a date range. We have these amazing filters which will help you filter using the claim status, exam room, office, and the billing status as well. Once you click on the date of service, this will take you to the line item posting screen, where your ERAs will get posted based on the line item. These ERAs will get saved under billing remittance reports. If you wish to print an EOB, you can print it. If you wish to print an ERA, you can print it as well. If you wish to print an EOB or ERA, you can print, or you can export to an Excel. If you wish to add an EOB for your manual transactions, you can click on Add EOB, enter the insurance ID, insurance payer name, the check number, pay date, and you can click on Add EOB. If you're required to resubmit a corrected claim, select Resubmission from the claim type, You can enter the claim number and you can include a note, corrected claim. Once you save it, you can click on View Appointment, select Bill Insurance from the billing status, and save the appointment. Next is the patient payment screen. In the screen, you can select the patient and that will list you all the payments made by that patient. If you're required to add a payment to this patient's account, you can enter the amount, select the payment date, you can select the appointment to which you wish to apply it to, the provider, payment type, and you can include a note if you wish to. You can click on the plus to add it, and you can click on autofill to apply the payments. Then we have the day sheet. The day sheet is going to show you all your charges for that day, all the cash payments, credits and adjustments. If you wish to filter by a date range, you can select the from date to date, click on update filter. You can filter by a specific patient, office, exam room, and if you wish to print, you can print this spreadsheet, you can export it to an Excel, and you can click on Advanced Report if you wish to see transactions for a greater period. Similar to your day sheet, you got your transactions. This will list all the charges, payments, adjustments, patient payments based on the appointment date. You can filter using the date range. You can filter using the dates, patient, offices, exam room. You can print and you can export it to an Excel. Next we got the unmatched ERAs. Some ERAs may not get posted into the system automatically. Those ERAs will get listed under unmatched, and you will have an option to post it to the appointment once it gets listed under this very section. Then we have the accounts receivable. The accounts receivable is going to show you all the outstanding charges by insurance, or you can view it by your patients. You can use the appointment date filter to select the date range. You can print it, you can export it to an Excel. If you click on View by Insurance, it's going to list you all the charges outstanding, and you're going to find the date range at the top. If you click on the value, that's going to show you the patients who apply to those charges, and you can print it or you can export it to an Excel as well. If you wish to print out a statement for your patients, you can click on Patient Statements. You can select the date since the last statement was printed, select by patient, patient group. If you wish to see the inactive patients, you can select inactive. If you wish to see patients who have zero balances, you can flag patient with zero balances. And if you wish to search for a particular statement using this ID, you can type in the ID and click on View. In order to print out a statement, you can select the patient, click on Print PDF, and that will take you to the message center where your statement will get generated. Once you select it, you can view your statement, and you can attach it to the patient's chart. Next, we got the product and the procedures. This is going to list you all the codes whatever you've used in the past. Your CPTs, your HCPCs, custom. You can filter by the date range, export it to an Excel. It's going to show you the outstanding charges. It's going to show you the charges, the units, the payments which you have received from the insurance, patient, and the total adjustments. If you click on the code, that's going to list you all the patients whoever you have used that code on in the past. Next, we got the patient balance ledger. If you wish to print out a complete ledger for a particular patient, you can select the patient and click on Export to Excel. Next, you got your sales tax. The taxes for your custom codes, services and products will get calculated right here. You can export this spreadsheet to an Excel if you wish to. Next, we got the fee schedule. This is where you save all the charges for your codes. You can enter the code type, for example 99213. Select the code, either CPT or HCPCs. Enter the base price. If you wish to keep this as the default price, you can leave the payer ID section blank and add it to the system. If you wish to add a different charge for your self-pay patients, you can enter the code, enter the price, and update cash under payer ID. Likewise for your ICD-9 codes as well. You can enter your ICD-9 code and add it to the system. If you wish to edit the charges for your codes, you can click on Edit and change the price. Next is the insurance setup. Under insurance setup, you can add a payer ID by clicking on Add New Payer. You can enter the payer ID. Select the insurance from the drop-down list. You can choose if you wish to bill using your billing NPI number or your individual NPI number. You can choose if you wish to choose a practice name or provider's name on the claim form. Likewise, the tax ID or the SSN. You can enter your provider number under this rectangular box, which will populate in box number 33B on your claim form. If you wish to balance bill, you can select yes. If you accept assignments, you can flag it. That's it with the billing training session. please feel free to contact support at drchrono if you do have any questions.